You're gonna figure it out in your dreams. Good night, Owen Theo.
I feel like we have the busiest woman in Hollywood in the bed with us today. It's true. It's true. Everything I watch, you're in, and you get prettier and more talented every time. We have Eiza González on the fucking podcast. Yes!
Oh my God.
What?
I'm gonna come visit you more often.
Wait,
You're
come
making me feel
over.
good.
It's true. Everything I watch, you're in.
That's
It's
good or
true.
bad?
It's amazing.
Oh, that's
It's
good.
amazing, and you're always sinking into new characters. And I'm always like, is that her? It is. Look at her go.
Oh, thank you.
You're so good.
Oh, you're sweet.
You're really, really
thank
amazing.
you. That's
are.
so nice.
And you've had such a crazy. I've been a fan for a long time, but then I was researching you, and I was like, you've lived a crazy life. You were a pop star
I know, it's kind of crazy.
when you were so young. How old
Yeah.
were you?
I was like around 14, 13, around that age. I was just so crazy young. Yeah.
That's crazy to start a career that
Yeah.
young and also be successful at it. I
Yeah.
feel like I really wanted to be a pop star at 13, but it never worked out for me.
Can you sing?
No, I do sing,
Ooh.
but I don't know if I can sing. Does that make sense?
Like, right. Like professionally. But I feel the same way. And somehow
No,
I
you
recorded an
can't-
album.
no, you
No, I
can
promise you, it's the same feeling. Well, actually, that's not true. I'm sure like someone like Ariana Grande wasn't like, I feel like maybe I could sing.
Yeah,
like she knew.
she could sing.
I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
when you're like a mid, like I was mid, you know what I mean? Like I could do it. I can sing in the shower, singing in the mirror. No, but I could totally singing in the shower.
Woo!
No, but I don't think it was
But
for
I
me.
feel like they're really
There's people that are born to be stars in that
Totally.
regard. Like
Sabrina Carpenter.
We were just talking about her. Like she is a bomb and she needs to be on stage. I walked on stage like I was terrified to be there. Like I didn't own it. I mean, I was kind of, I was terrified because I developed stage fright. So every time I had to think of the idea of stepping on stage, which was every weekend.
Totally.
It was like
'cause you were in
facing my
school.
biggest fear. Yeah. And well, I was working throughout the week. I'd shoot the soap opera throughout the week. And then on the weekends we would play the concert. So it was outer body experience because I dissociated every time I was on stage. And I was like, I should stop doing this and just leave this space for someone that actually enjoys it and owns this stage. When I watch like Dua or her or like Taylor, I went to see the Eras tour and I was like, whoa, like these people.
I know. When the countdown hits and Taylor's like
And
pops
she's just
out,
like
it's
in the air. You're just
insane.
like, you are
born to do
be there.
this.
Yeah, that was not
You
me.
didn't feel that way.
No.
But you felt that way about acting.
But I felt the way I did. But I felt the same way you think about singing. Like I can do it. And why I like about my singing is that I can implement it into my acting. Like
Totally.
I can do it in the career that I actually feel like I feel courageous enough and I really feel strong, but I could never just be like a pop star.
See, you look like a pop star.
Do you think so?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
I do.
I feel like pop stars, I always think, I've been watching obviously because we can see everything on TikTok and I watch like all these cat's eye girls and I'm just like, they look good from every angle, every face they do.
Shut the hell up.
No,
Look
no,
at
but you know what I mean? They like do what, like they're like,
No,
and
get
they
it.
look hot. Like you know
No.
when I take like a candid photo now and I'd be cute, and I'm like, I look grotesque. I'm like, you know when girls are like,
Yes.
and I look like I'm having a stroke. Or I
Wait,
watch
can I
like
tell you something?
it's
Same.
right?
No.
That's how you know you're
I-
not meant to be a pop star. Because these girls like have hair in their face and they just still look so hot and natural, and I just look like I'm a mess.
A dear friend of mine. Okay, brag. Haley Bieber is a dear friend of mine. Okay, brag.
Okay, brag.
But anyways, I took a video of her. I was at Coachella, and I took a video of her where I was watching
Flawless.
Sabrina, and I panned to Haley.
Flawless.
Okay. Well, I
Flawless.
almost dropped my phone because I'm like, you are the prettiest person I've ever seen in my
Yeah.
life. And then I was like, I posted it on my Instagram, and when people are famous, I just like to check in with them and make sure like I can post this. Like, what if they didn't want me to post? You know.
Yeah.
And Haley was like, "Oh my god, I don't care." And I'm like, "Oh right, because you look stunning."
perfect. Like yeah, you see like like when they cut to on her on Coachella and she's just like perfect,
Gorgeous.
And I'd be like
No,
I
you
really
wouldn't
no.
be
I'm
that
telling
way?
you, I've been caught on like
Really?
it's not good.
It
is not good.
You've been in paparazzi storms before, which I always say is kind
Yeah.
of like my dream on the show.
No, you do not want to be in those. I promise you.
dream.
I swear as
You
a
always look good in a
concept.
paparazzi photo.
No, I do not. Trust me, I do not.
Really?
I have, and I have to be more thoughtful of it because I have this face that I do that is so not good. It's
What
like
is it?
it's like I kind of like do this sometimes.
Downward
Down,
thing?
but I always get caught in that face where like I see
Wait,
other girls and they look so gorgeous. I'm like, why can I not?
Why are you doing that downward thing?
I don't.
Why are you doing that?
I don't know.
I get it.
It's like my resting face is that face,
I
and
itch
it's
my
not pretty.
nose like this always.
Me too.
And everybody always comes up to me at parties and is like, "Do you have it?"
You're like, no, I just have severe allergies.
Sorry, I'm sick.
No,
Sorry,
I have like
COVID.
severe allergies and I'm always
Same.
pulling
Oh,
my nose.
same.
And everyone thinks that I've never done coke in my life. I've never tried drugs in my life. Ever. Not once.
Not like mushrooms.
No.
I'm obsessed with you.
I've never
so
done
you know,
drugs.
I famously have this famous story. Famous story. Where I was in a bathroom at a Hollywood party and people were doing coke and I was too afraid to say no. So I took the key that it was on.
Oh,
like
no.
they gave me a little key with coke and I blew it.
No.
And it went thinking it would like disappear and
No.
it went straight onto my black suit.
Oh,
all
God.
over. And they were like, "Babe, you spilled the coke."
And then you were walking around and people thought you were like a drug
and I had
addict.
Coke on my And by the
I'm
way,
dead.
Coke is not just it's not easy to wipe off.
No.
When I was wiping it off, it's like staining my clothes.
Well,
I'm like,
funny that you say that. So people always ask me why, because I started when I was young, and I think that when you're young, it's so easy to fall into the trap of
Totally.
drugs and whatnot, and you're exposed to them constantly. But I actually I'm incredibly grateful to this person because I was at this party. I was definitely underage, and I was at the party with like adults and
As
most
most
people
people-
do in
yeah.
this industry. And I was talking to someone that I knew for a very long time, and I just happened to bump into that person at the party. And his energy was so manic, and it was giving me a lot of anxiety. And I must have been like 14, 15, really young. And as I was talking to him, he very manically keyed something and like was talking so fast and like dropped it on him. And he got in such a manic energy that it gave me the shivers.
Totally.
And he was like trying to snort it from the table, and it gave me
a panic attack.
It really struck me. It really stuck with me, and I think I had like this concept of this person for so long, and then I saw this really dark side of that person, and that's why I never tried it. That experience stuck with me, and I just.
Well,
I
the
think-
vision of this person.
I think it was that. I think that what stuck in a larger way was the idea of like, I didn't want to be ever that person of like
Totally.
people thinking of me in a way and then seeing that really dark side. I don't know. I psychologically can't explain because I was 14.
100%.
But it
I
stuck.
get it.
And I never tried
100%.
it. And I never did. And then I just.
I mean, I feel the same way. Like you see some, even like my cousin, and my cousin's 4 years older than me, but I remember my cousin getting drunk. I was 15 and she was 19 or whatever, and she was getting drunk. And I remember being like, "Oh, you're
Disturbed
so
by it.
weird and slop." I didn't even know what it was. I was just kind of like, "Why are you tripping a lot?" You know what I
But
mean?
now I'm just like, maybe I should have. Like, maybe I should have. Now I'm like, it's too late to start now.
No,
I'm so
I feel
old
the exact same
now.
way. I feel the exact same way.
But yeah, I never did.
Are you a festival girly?
I am. I haven't, sometimes it's really hard because when you're working and finding a time.
Well, you don't have, like I said, you
Yeah.
don't have a break. You
Yeah.
literally don't have a break.
Yeah.
Do you vacation? Do you take time off?
I do vacation.
You do? Okay, good.
I vacation, but I'm more of like a chill vacation kind of girl. I got like my good. Listen, I didn't do drugs, but I drank. I used to drink.
Same.
I'm Mexican. Like I can have
Totally.
like 14 shots of tequila back
And
to
be
back.
fine.
Totally.
Yeah. Wait, you grew up in Mexico City?
Grew up in Mexico City. Yeah.
So I think Mexico City might be my favorite place on earth.
Really? How many times have
I've
you
been
been
there 3 times.
It's incredible, isn't it?
and 3 times is people say it's nothing. Like I haven't seen half of it.
Oh, you have to come with me once, please. I'm obsessed with bringing people and like showing them around. I have this crazy
there.
list of where to go, what to do, where to eat. Yeah, I can send it to you if you want to.
Please, no, I want to go with you.
Yeah,
this
it's-
is so fun.
I would love to. I really, when it's fun to go, F1, it's Day of the Dead. It's the same weekend of Day of the Dead in Mexico. So
Let's go.
It's incredible, like the design, obviously, everything around the city, the food, and it's so fun because it's F1, so they go all out.
Totally.
It's a great time. I mean, Mexico, again, it's like any day, you can go for 3 days and have the best time ever.
I went for my friend's 30th birthday a few years ago, and she was so sad about turning 30, and she was like, "We have to escape. We have to go to Mexico City," and so we went to Mexico because she knew that first of all, she's been there before and she loves it, but also she knew that she would be distracted. She
Yeah.
was like, I'm gonna be distracted in this city. There's always something to do.
And so fun.
We stayed out until like 8 a.m. every day.
And the people are so nice. Like
everyone
they're so
was so
welcoming.
nice and normal. Everyone was so also staying out till 8 a.m. felt normal for.
Well, that's the thing.
Everyone was like,
that's what I grew up on. Like when I moved to the US and the club closed at 2, I was like, what do you mean? That's when it's starting to get fun.
You're like,
I was
that's
like,
it.
2?
Right.
I was like out till like 7 in the morning every day. And in Mexico, I don't know how it is over here. Did you grow up in California? Where did you grow up?
In LA.
Okay, so you tell me how it is over here. But in Mexico, we start going out like at the age of 14, like to clubs. To clubs.
My friends were doing, not at 14, but my friends were doing that at 16. But I wasn't. I was scared.
You really?
No,
At what age did you start going out? Oh, late. I love that
I'm
for you.
a late bloomer.
What time?
Like I got a fake ID and I was so nervous to even carry it on me because I was like, I'm gonna get grounded. I'm gonna get arrested. This is horrible. So I just would lie to my friends and be like, the fake never came, but really I had a fake. It was sitting on my desk at home.
You were like a good
I was so
boy.
scared.
I was
proud
scared of you.
Yeah, but then.
Then it took a turn.
Then it took a dark turn. Then I have this podcast. No, it became, I missed out on so much.
Yeah.
Even like, I didn't have to go crazy. I just think my friends were like having fun with each other and like learning each other and having, you know what I mean? And I was kind of like a goody two shoes.
But that's okay.
It was
I
fine.
think that's totally fine.
It was fine.
I mean, there's no right or wrong at the end of the day.
Totally.
I think
Totally.
for me, the part that I appreciate about that is that I like got it out of my system early on.
Yeah,
So by the time that I was like 21, I was so over it. Like I was,
That was my
zero.
best friend.
Yeah, I was zero invested. So I was actually able to really fully focus on my
your
career.
career.
Yeah. And so I wasn't like interested in like partying or drinking or doing anything of it and of a kind. So I was like out of my system, focused fully like 24/7 at work or what could I
amazing.
do?
But you probably had that ingrained in you from a young age because you were on Nickelodeon. You were doing so many things. You were a pop star. You had like all of these things, right? So were you ever like at any point like, I'm done. I can't do this anymore.
When you're living those things, you don't the concept of time is not the same.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that you have to live it to understand it. Time is different when you're like in that whirlwind. And obviously I've experienced different types of careers ever since, it's like it's branched out to America and I had more of a slow pace, slow burn type of career, which I really enjoy because, nobody knows who I am, which is amazing because that's kind of really though, like I think that I had experienced the opposite, like the overnight success at 14 or whatever the hell I was at that time. And my first, I did this show and I went to Six Flags with my friends and I would go every weekend with my friends to Six Flags or whatever, to those things. And I remember it very vividly. I was cornered in this place with I was mobbed by people and I was so confused by it and I did not understand it.
Whoa.
And everything that I would do was nitpicked and criticized and judged. And if I remember one time talking about paparazzis, like one time I was having dinner at a restaurant and someone said something funny and I went like, ha ha ha, and I laughed like this. And the paparazzi took a photo of it and said, Eiza passes out at a table completely drunk. And this was like the narrative constantly with me all the time, like till the day, truly. It's a very complicated relationship with the press, especially in my country. They can be quite vicious. And it was always tearing me apart. And so when I moved to the US, yeah, it is. And especially when you're a kid, you're just... And to be honest, I was kind of a goody two shoes. Like I wasn't doing anything extremely bad. Like I was maybe dating or maybe going out one crazy night, like drinking, but I wasn't doing bad stuff. I was just like finding my own identity. And I was constantly portrayed in the media as like a bad role model, a bad image, or they always wanted to villainize me. And so once I moved to the US and, I didn't have like a big kids show or whatever. I had like a small supporting role in a movie or this and that. Press is not like viciously interested in you. So you live like an anonymous,
normal life.
Yeah, anonymous life.
Yeah,
and
totally.
I love that. Like I get to live a life here where if people see me, they're like, oh my God, you are in that show. And they have to kind of get into it. I don't have that level of fame that a lot of people have.
See, that's so funny. To me, you do.
That's interesting.
But I just think I'm just a fan.
You're sweet. I appreciate it.
I'm just ultimately a huge fan of
That
you.
is so nice. But it's nice because
But I hear you.
It's again, maybe it's just the way I see myself, right? And maybe I don't see myself in that way.
But also, if you grew up with paparazzi and intense scrutiny and intense eyes, and then you move somewhere and it feels like even an inch different, it's going to feel way different.
Totally.
To you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if nobody's scrutinized, if there's not articles coming out being like, Eiza passes out.
Yeah.
It's like, thank God for that.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. And so you feel like you're living more of an anonymous life.
Yeah,
But yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I've had it's been a very interesting career, but I don't regret any of it. I've had like a good time.
You've worked with some of the most amazing actors. Like you just worked with Jake Gyllenhaal and Henry Cavill. How is it? And maybe I'm crazy for this, but when I look back on the podcast, on this little podcast that I have, I'm like, oh my God, to have you, to have Haley, to have all of these heavy hitters on my pod, it feels surreal. It's like I started this podcast with me and my producer in a room, like talking about me like shitting accidentally on camera. Like that's kind of what you know what I mean? So then to now have it become this, I'm like, this is surreal. So is that how you feel at all? Like how is it working with Henry Cavill?
But it's also like perception, right? It goes back to what you just said.
Totally.
Like I watch your podcast all the time and you would never know, but I like, and that's the beauty of the world we live in. We don't really know what our impact is within. And so we kind of have to feel good about ourselves because we're like, oh, amazing. We're making I don't want to say like we're making a difference, but we're pursuing our own dreams and maybe in the way that will touch or move or inspire someone.
One person.
Totally.
When someone came up to me at Coachella and was like, I listened to your podcast, I was like, what?
You do? Yeah.
I'm like, how?
And here
Why?
I am. And I'm like, I've watched it. I love it. I religiously watch it. And I'm like, when we started, I was like, I really want to go because it's fun. You're a real person. And you might not feel that you're having an impact, but you are. And for me, nice. I think it is so surreal when you're working with.
It's crazy.
I mean, I remember watching Jake in his first movies, and he was one of my inspirations as an actor. And I've always thought he's incredibly talented and multifaceted. He's a very, he's an actor that can transform quite a lot. And there's a scarcity of those. There's not a lot of those types of actors. And Jake was someone that I always really wanted to work with. But, you always say that. You're like, I really want to work with this. Or remember saying like, my dream is to work with Natalie Portman. And then it's like happening and it's
crazy.
I live very weirdly in my body. Like, I don't know if that happens to you. I'm like.
Are you a manifester?
I'm not, but I'm always like
You're
living.
Present.
Yes, but I live out of my body. Like, I only live in my body when I'm acting. It's very strange. Does that make any sense?
Wait, explain it to me. So explain that to me.
Things don't connect in a way that maybe it connects for other people.
You're just going.
I'm just living and I'm never really like in my body sort of accepting or feeling things. And the only moments that I feel that way is when I'm acting.
Whoa! That's an actress.
Really? I don't know if it's an actress or it's just like I am desensitized in my own body.
I am dead. You're like, I've completely disassociated.
Yeah,
I have completely.
I actually kind of think I
really?
am. I think I actually think that I'm fully dissociating. I think I just live in a constant state of dissociation. And in the only place that I feel like I am in this vessel is when I'm like focused and acting and it's somebody else. And I don't know if that's, I wouldn't say that's an actor. I just think it's some kind of trauma, but it really helps me when it comes to work and it soothes me when I'm acting.
I mean, I get it.
You get it, but I think a lot of people feel that way, and not a lot of people talk about it.
100%. I think the one time I'm really dropped in and listening,
it's here.
Active listening is on this podcast.
Yes.
Because I'm like, I'm learning things about you.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, I kind of feel that way. And I'm in real time, which is sometimes actually why a lot of people, I think, call me a hypocrite, because I'll say one thing on one podcast, and then the next time I'll be sitting with someone who will say something completely different. And I'm like, wait, that also happens to me.
But those two things can be real at the same time. I think that's where a lot of things get lost in the world. We're like, she said this one time and now she's saying, and it's like two things can be actively existing at the same time.
I agree completely.
And
agree.
we are constantly also learning new things and experiencing new things that like open our mentality. And if we're on the record saying, oh, I once thought this way, doesn't mean that you're not capable of moving forward and learning something different, or like someone opening your eyes and being like, whoa, I never had that experience. So that's the beauty about life.
I agree.
But I do think, when in terms of your question of what you were asking is like, I never fully digest what I'm experiencing. And it's both a double-edged sword because I'm incredibly ambitious with like, and professional and like, not professional, but like, perfectionist. And
but you also are a professional.
Sometimes, but I'm a perfectionist. So I'm always like, that was never good enough. That was never good enough. I'm very brutal with myself. And sometimes I'm kind of correct. Like that was definitely not a good performance or, you know what I mean? But there's stuff that I people are like, you were really good. And I'm always like, I'm terrible. I always think I'm bad in everything.
You are preaching to the choir. Of course.
I think I constantly am like, how have I made it this far? I am a total imposter. Like it's the total imposter syndrome.
Whoa, you still have that after all these years?
100%. I wish I had the confidence. I see some people in interviews sometimes. I'm like, what is wrong with me? Why do I not have that level of confidence that like, I just see some people with such level of confidence. And I'm like, that I look at it with admiration. I just don't have it. I seem like an what's it called?
Outgoing?
Like outgoing and an extrovert, but I'm really shy. And aren't they saying there's a new thing that you're like both at the same?
An extroverted introvert.
Yeah. And that's kind of who I am, is like when I'm in interviews, but I can't, like, for instance, I know I'm going to rewatch this and I'm going to cringe. And I'm gonna be like,
stop.
I'm so embarrassing. I find myself super embarrassing.
Wait, so do you watch...
I can't.
You can't watch things back
like
of yourself.
Things that come back afterwards.
Like what about movies? Do you watch your own movies?
To criticize myself.
This is horrible.
But it's also like, I think it's a part of my perfectionism. I try to like study and be like, what am I not doing here that I feel like I could have done better? Like, okay, I don't feel like I'm present enough in this performance. Am I believing what I'm saying? Am I not? And then I try to be really kind to myself, because a lot of people don't know what's happening on sets. Sometimes sets can be incredibly toxic or bad.
Speak on that 100%.
Like,
100%.
I've had to work with people that have been very abusive with me, and you have to kind of push through that and deliver a scene that you have to either care for them or, feel some kind, and you're battling these internal emotions. I think that I've been very lucky in some sets and very unlucky in others. And then I've had really traumatizing experiences that people never know that have like scarred me deeply, and to move in this industry, like heartbreaks of jobs that you didn't get, or things that you'd been working on forever that fell apart. And if it fell in a bad moment of your life, you might not be present. Like, someone was been really sick in my life, or like someone's been very ill and no one knows, and I have to go to set and focus, and I know that on the other side someone's dying, but I have to, and that will no one watching that performance will ever know, oh, that person was going through that. And so sometimes I'm very judgmental with myself, because I'm like, how was I not better? How was I not better? How was I not better? And then I try to be gracious with myself, of being gentle. Like, fuck, I was going through a really hard time and no one will ever know, and they can rip me apart and they'll never know, but I feel proud of this job in a positive note. Is like, I feel proud of like whatever I was able to accomplish within and here, because I know the limitations of what I was personally going through, either with my family, my personal experience, my partner, myself, my mind. Totally. It's challenging. It's those little things that you're like, at the end of the day, these people are human.
100%. I think also, because I feel the exact same way, where you watch something back and of course you're judging it and whatever, but it is so hard. It is, and I'm not the kind of person who's like, oh, we're actors, we have such hard jobs. It's like, no, not at all. Not what I'm saying. I just more mean it is so hard in any field to go to a job and have
a brave face.
Yes. And have a life outside of it. Things are going wrong. This is happening, whatever. And then put on a brave face and have to do whatever your job is. That's of course tough. Sometimes you don't get the performance you want. Sometimes like I know in interviews, sometimes I'm like completely like one of my eyes is shut and I'm like so tired.
Yeah, your brain that day wasn't computing and you're
dead.
like, fuck, I could have done this better, but you're really tough on yourself.
Totally.
Yeah. I think that's the human experience, and I'm sure everyone feels this way. And that's why I always kind of like talk about it, because as a person that is on the other side that maybe people could watch and be like, whatever. I feel it sometimes with my colleagues when I watch them in interviews and I'm like, how are they perfect all the time? Like, and then I'm really bad with myself, or like, why can I not achieve that level of putness together like presenting yourself as like, I'm a movie star and I am perfect and I'm smiling and look at me, you should want to be me, or whatever that is. I really struggle with that. And
I mean, that's so real of you.
I
so real. 100%. But I watch it. I mean, we all watch it. We all watch those interviews where we're like, oh my God, Margot Robbie, how'd you do that? But like,
she's perfect.
She's perfect.
I see Mags she's like she's one of the realest girls. Like people, obviously you can see it through the interviews. But
do you just call her Mags?
Yeah. She's the best, but
is she your best friend or something?
I love her. She's
I'm
a really
in
good
hell.
friend.
I'm in hell. You're best friends with Margot Robbie. You're like,
I'm not. I wouldn't say best friends, but I do love her and we're friends. But I look up to her. I'm like, she's someone that is an incredible role model. She is a mother. She is a producer, creator, artist. Like being a mother, period, is really demanding.
Totally.
And she's always put together. She has such a positive spirit.
No, she gets movies made.
But also like her energy is like an aura of a star.
Yeah,
like
she is a star.
Just like
she's a star.
Bright light. She's just energy. And I'm like, I will never be that.
No, you are that.
No.
But I get, no, you are
but you
that.
know what
but
I mean?
In your mind, of course. But that's normal.
But I wonder, I'm like, are those magical human beings ever like, hey, just look at them like unicorns. I'm like her, like for instance, I'm like, she's a unicorn.
She
is
a unicorn.
She's just is like.
But she is a normal person too.
That's
she's
what
like,
I mean.
But she has moments like this where she's like, what the hell am I doing?
But
of course.
I find it, even like Beyonce, someone that I like look up to, and then you watch her in documentary and she's like struggling. I'm like, do someone like you struggle? Like you're amazing. Like I could never imagine you struggling because you emanate this,
yes, of course,
like luminosity and this brightness to you that I think is just amazing. I wish it's just sometimes not in the cards for us, and that's okay.
I completely agree. It's in the cards for you, but I completely agree. I get it. I think it's really nice, honestly. It's so funny. I was watching you on Seth Meyers, and literally I had that thought. I turned to my friend who I was watching with, and I was like, she's literally perfect.
No,
she's perfect. That's what we think that it's interesting.
That's the human experience. Correct. That's the human experience.
And it's so nice to hear. Yeah. Honestly, it's so nice to hear.
Well, I just think it's okay. I think that sometimes it's okay to struggle, and we need to really normalize struggle because we're just in this. We're living in this fast-consuming world where like. The next job and the next job and the hit and the I'm the six, and we really are so consumed by it. I know. And I don't know.
And we all want to be famous, and
everyone's like perfect.
Me being like, and we all want to be famous.
We all want to be famous, right?
Right? We all want to be famous.
No, but it's true. It's like we really have to normalize just struggling, man. Like the other day, I was just like sitting there, like dissociating, looking at the wall, and I was just. And there's this thing where it's just like, I need to be really happy. I should be really happy right now. When you're just like telling
movies. Yeah. Totally.
Yeah. And then it's like, what is wrong with us? Like, is it me? Is it the world we're living? What is it? Is like, I should be incredibly.
The world we're living in is crazy.
I think it's that. I feel very heavy. I think the world is very heavy. And I feel a lot of empathy for everyone out there. We're really just like, we're just in the world of hyper awareness and we can't escape it. There's just no way to escape it.
We're hyper aware because
it's great in areas.
Totally. It's really scary to be left in the dark, but also to know so much is also so terrifying.
It's dangerous.
To look at your phone and see 14 alerts and all the alerts are negative and scary and dark and worse than the next.
It's dangerous.
Oh God.
It's dangerous for the brain. I think it's also dangerous for creativity because I was talking about it earlier. Like if you're able, some of the most creative minds come from you know, how did we discover electricity? How did we discover? It's just like having curiosity and having the freedom to,
Of course.
you know, fail and fail again and fail and try and fail again. But when we're living in a world where everyone's hyper aware, we feel this need to never fail and this pressure to never fail. And therefore we are killing ourselves in the creative space because no one's being able to just be. And I think the only people, I mean, I know there is another world of creativeness, yes, kind of coming up from this. The beauty of creativeness is it always kind of evolves and we're getting another iteration of that. But I do fear that I remember, you know, when I was beginning, something simple as like Baby Driver, right? My first movie in America. You know, Twitter maybe was like a thing. I know all those social media things have existed, but they weren't as intense in our phone 24/7. So I wasn't distracted by anything or outside voices or thoughts of my performance or this or that. I was just excited and creative and in a creative flow. And now this like extreme information of like directly, you put out an album or you put out a movie and people are like, I like it, I don't like it, I like it, I like it. And you're saturated by this, you're going to feel like it kills a part of your soul and your creativeness. So
Of course.
I worry about that.
I do too. I saw a really beautiful speech from Miss Taylor Swift, who she was winning something like Artist of the Year or something, Artist of the Century.
Yeah.
And she said, she was like, I had the ability to write songs and no one except my parents heard it.
Yeah, I remember.
It went into a diary. It
was
bad and I scrapped it and I wrote another and it was bad and I scrapped. And now we're so obsessed with like, let's put this online and put this online and put this. And it's like, wait, don't let other people comment on this.
Yeah.
Hone your skills.
Totally.
Take
your time.
Take your time.
Yeah, take your time.
But I think we're so pressured because we're so scared that we're losing time. Everyone now is famous at 10. You know what I mean?
And everyone's being cycled out, which is, I think, a terrifying feeling.
Totally.
And I think that in an industry that it's about longevity, it becomes very terrifying because all these businesses, you're watching them, they're like, who's going to buy the studio? And and this is that. And they're numbers. And now you're just becoming a number instead of of artist. And so everyone's terrified of like, do I have to post on social media to sell this movie? Because if not, will I never be hired again? It's just scary. It's not. So we are living in a very. I find it. I'm, you know, an existential person.
I love how existential you are.
I'm very existential.
I am too. I love it.
I really am. And so I'm like, what's happening? Where are we going? This is so scary. But at the same time, you know, I think that it's been incredible to watch that people are more real than ever. Like they've pushed back. And so now there's like these TikToks and humans are just like unapologetically themselves.
Totally.
And I find that super courageous.
I do too.
I'm like also, let's normalize failing. Like let's just fully normalize failure. It's okay.
Totally.
Fail again, try again, fail again. It's okay. We are sort of really sending the wrong message of like, you got to get the number one hit. You got to get the number one, whatever the streamer is. Who cares? Like, it doesn't matter. I've learned a lot in my career via failing. I think that ultimately my career has grown from failure. I was like in a certain specific trajectory when my career started and something really terrible happened to me. I had a really terrible accident and it detoured my career and I lost.
Sorry.
Yeah. And I lost like 3 movies that I was incredibly, it was poised to be like a run of a century. You know, it was like back to back, like hit. And I was so excited and it just fell through my fingers once this happened and a lot of things sort of fell through. And I thought it was going to be the end of my career. And it took me a very long time to kind of be able to come out of that bomb. And now I'm just like, that was the biggest blessing in the world. Like Baby Driver had just happened and like all these things were unraveling to be honest, very easily compared to what it's been now.
Right.
It was very easy.
Right.
Like I'm not saying I didn't work for it. Like one of these movies I auditioned for a whole year and like prepped for a whole year and then it didn't end up happening for me. it happened, but it just didn't happen for me. But in a way, it was really easy. It wasn't like I really struggled to get there.
Totally.
And it would have been so different. And I don't think necessarily for the best. I think it would have been worse for me. And so,
Well, that's the universe.
yeah. And then failure was like, I know this is, I don't want to be, inspirational, but it's true. Like failure really made me be like, I gotta be better. Like I gotta push further.
Yeah.
And then like really good things came from that I didn't think were gonna do what did for me. Like I care a lot. This movie I did with Rosamund Pike, it was like this small movie, but it was like a very, very small movie when I got it. And
I loved it.
no one was really, thank you. No one was really talking about it. And I was like, what knows what's gonna happen? In that movie that I
was an
didn't
indie
think
film.
much of it. Yeah.
Basically.
It was. And then it got bought by Netflix,
Right, okay,
but
got
we
it.
shot it as a tiny little
That's
indie
what I
with no
thought.
money.
Yeah.
And a passion project. And then that did wonders for me. So anyway, I really want to say normalize failing.
I get it. I
You gotta
agree.
fail a lot.
I agree. When I have a crush, which I often do, sorry, Jared. Hi, how are you? You're watching this. Love you. I ask them their birthday, and then I immediately get into the car and look up our compatibility, right? Our zodiac sign compatibility. And it's usually not looking good for me. Scorpios don't match with a lot of people. We hate a lot of you. So thank God I have Jared. Hi, Jared. Love you. But Tinder now has astrology mode and music mode where you can see their full birth chart and your astrological compatibility. Thank God. And with music mode, you can see what songs they like and what songs you add your songs that you like and you see if there's any overlap. And if there's not, run for the hills. Literally run. I can't think of what would make me run. Maybe cut that. So that's why you should try Tinder's astrology mode and music mode. Explore all of the possibilities for yourself. Tinder. It starts with a swipe. Download Tinder today. You must be 18 or older. Anything you want in life, anything you actually see, like I saw acting and this and all, and anything I saw, it wasn't happening for me. And I felt like crazy. I felt crazy because I was like, wait, I know I can do this. Why? But it was so, thank God it didn't happen for me when it did, because I got to grow up. Yeah, I also got to like learn and like study and watch you in movies and learn from, no, but I'm serious, like learn from these people who were inspiring me instead of like, it would have, I wasn't ready for it.
You pushed.
Yeah, in a weird way, I think it's the universe. Yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
you pushed. You had to push
Totally.
like harder and
work harder and it's not about working faster. I think we're all obsessed with working so fast. And
I'm in that state right now.
really,
I'm in the no working fast state.
totally.
I don't need to. I don't. It also doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because back in the day, you could do like one movie a year. If anything, you do one movie every 2-3 years. Like if you think about these 90s, 80s, 50s, 70s, all these.
Totally.
They would do like one movie, a really good movie, and they wouldn't work for like 2-3 years.
I know, totally.
And now we're sort of told like, you got to be on the next big thing. You got to be in the next big thing. If you're not on the next, because again, it's this concept of you're being cycled out. And I'm just like, I don't give a fuck.
And then there are people in this career that love to, Nicole Kidman, she just loves to work.
I don't know how she does it.
I am so impressed by her.
There's no one I'm more impressed by.
I mean,
than
it's
her.
insane.
She's like a mother, a producer. She's in 145,000 projects a year.
Literally.
I don't
and
know
she's
how
good in every single one of them, and it's a different character.
We got a different wig. We got a different
like, this
vibe.
is unbelievable.
Does
she have pets? Who is tending to these pets?
I agree. I'm like, how? I sometimes call my agents. I'm like, how are these people scheduling? How is this happening?
I know.
Because I can't even schedule 2 movies.
No, I know.
I don't know how
I
they're.
can't. Same with podcasts. I'm like 3 podcasts. I'm out for the year.
Sometimes I'm traveling
exhausted,
so much. Like I'm exhausted right now because I've been promoting like 3 projects.
You're promoting,
and I'm
so
like,
much.
how is Nicole Kidman doing this? And she's been doing this for 10 years straight.
It's amazing.
She's
It's amazing.
incredible.
Wait, let's talk about these projects you're in.
In the Gray, yeah.
In the Gray. That's with Jake.
Your boyfriend, yes.
Well, in many ways. I've never met him.
But why not?
But congrats to him. Congrats to that body.
Yeah.
Do you do your own stunts?
I do, but I had an accident. I had a really bad accident years ago. I broke my collarbones and like my first few ribs. Yeah, and so since then I've been very cautious. I try to be smart about what I'm involved in. But yeah, I had a really terrible accident.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it was really jarring.
That's really scary.
It was, I mean, it's not like such a crazy accident itself. Like I've had worse accidents, to be quite honest, throughout my life. I got like almost killed by a dog when I was 7. Like I've had crazy accidents. But that at the age that I was in the moment of my career reminded me that like I'm an actor. I depend on my body. If my body's not well, I don't work. I don't pay my mortgage. And that was very humbling. And so since then, like I actually stopped I used to ski, snowboard. I stopped doing anything that could affect my career. So I don't do any extreme sports since then. Yeah.
I don't ski.
I'm also kind of terrified.
Ski.
Yeah, of dying. I don't want to die.
No, totally. I'm really scared of. No, I'm not doing that. My boyfriend skis, and I sit at the bottom of the hill with a glass of wine.
Wine, as you should.
Right, and I wait for him to come down the hill.
Yeah, have fun, babe.
I'm like, you know what I mean? I'll tell the kids you were amazing. But I'm gonna be down here, babe.
Great black diamond.
Exactly.
Whatever.
Oh my God, the black diamond.
Yeah.
He comes back. He's like, I did a black diamond. I'm like, I don't give a flying fuck.
I don't care. Give me another glass of wine.
Literally.
Yeah, après ski. We just want
French?
après ski.
Do you
but I
speak
do
French?
love an après ski.
I do too.
Yeah.
Do you speak other than obviously Spanish? What else do you speak?
Yeah, I grew up. I've learned Italian, French, and English when I was young.
You're one of those.
I know. It's so annoying.
So you're worldly.
I just worldly. No, my dad really wanted me to be like a lawyer or something.
Really?
Yeah, my dad was obsessed with me having a good education. He didn't have a good education. So for him, education was the most important thing. So he was like, to my mom, she was like, she is not going to be in the business. Stop it. Because my mom was like, you know, taking me to dance classes and singing classes. And my dad, is not happening. She is going to Yale and going to be a lawyer. And then he bye-byed. And I was like, honey, I'm in the industry.
Wow.
Yeah. And so I ended up, but he was like really obsessed with education. So he kind of pushed me into whatever, which helped me a lot.
That's amazing. But I just heard you say on Seth Meyers that your dad had all these animals running around your house, which it's so funny. I had 2 hamsters growing up.
Really?
But every time I would take them out of the cage, my parents would, I've never heard my mom scream louder.
Because they shit everywhere.
She was like, this is just, she was scared of it. It was as if I brought like an alligator into the house.
I'm dead.
Like, and told
people
the
hate
alligator,
rodents. I love rodents. I wanted you guys call them ferrets, right? Ferrets. That was my dream.
No.
I would die.
I draw the line.
My boyfriend makes fun of me because we can't watch a TikTok without me being like, can I have one? Like anything, just
That is
anything.
so funny.
It's like a parrot. Can I have a little parrot? Can I have
You
a
want
little
a parrot?
I want anything. Every animal on planet Earth.
What did you have growing up?
I want everything. I want to retire and just have a farm with animals.
I would love that.
And
That would be
disappear from
amazing.
the earth.
You had rodents growing up?
I had rodents. So I had obviously Mr. Oates, which I talked about on set.
Of course.
He's this fat fucker and he was like huge. He was like the size of my palm and he shat everywhere. It was gross. But I would, you're a child, like sleep on me and he'd take little poops. I was like, because they're like little, they look like little.
I know. See, I always thought growing up, because you have like the little pellets.
Yeah, the pellets.
I always thought
They were like their food.
I always thought
Me
they were
too.
the food, but it's the shit.
Did you ever try it? And I hope you never put it in your mouth.
Oh my God, I never put it in my mouth.
I hope not. Listen, I love animals. My mom's like, you're disgusting. I kiss my dog and its nose. She's like, it smells its asshole. I was like, I don't care. I rather like let my dog, like he shoves, Doxies just like shove their faces into your face.
Yeah.
And like shoves his mouth in my mouth. And everyone's like, that's disgusting. I'm like, I don't care.
So cute.
I could eat him up. I love animals. It's gross.
Do you like birds?
I love everything. Anything. I love
you
anything.
had a bird growing up?
I had those like little parakeets. I had parakeets.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, I had parakeets. We had a toucan.
What?
At one point. Yeah.
Like with the big nose?
Yeah.
Like rainbow nose?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, we had parrots. Like we had a lot of animals. We had squirrels. I had a duck. I talked about the duck too. He was crazy. I actually bought a place in Ojai just because I want to build a farm and just have my little animals. That's kind of like my dream come true.
Wow. I would love that for you.
If you ever have pets, you can bring them. I'll take care of them.
My boyfriend really wants a dog.
Yeah.
I would love a dog. He's away so much. as am I as of recent, but it'll end soon. But anyways, we're both away. I'm like, how do you deal with animals when you're both gone for so long?
I mean, it's like a kid. You have to, I mean, people get offended when I compare dogs to kids, but it's like you have to, a dog is like perpetually like having a toddler. You just never grow out of that phase. And so you just have to give them, dude, my dog is 24 years old.
What?
I have a 24-year-old Chihuahua who's like, she's like blind, can't hear, like she's like bumping into the wall, but bless her, she's still here. She's not going anywhere.
You are an amazing mother.
Dude, she's had 2 strokes this year, and I'm like,
what?
It's time has come. She has cancer. And I'm like, I need to put her down. I fully am going to put her down. And I'm like sobbing, and I go through like the process of sobbing because she's like so old. And I'm like, I need to do it. And then the next day she's like roaming through the garbage, like wagging her tail, like totally fine. And then it's just this endless cycle. She's about to turn 25. She's like about to make it to Guinness World Records. It's amazing.
That's crazy.
I'm just think that that's a reflection of what kind of parent I am.
No, I agree, my love. I agree. I think it's amazing.
My dogs live, and all my other dogs are alive.
Do you, really?
Yeah, like my other's like 11. I take care of them.
I want to be able to do that, but I can barely take care of myself.
I get it. Don't do it.
Sometimes I wake up and I'm like, wait, it's 6 p.m.
Don't do it.
I'm up, but I've been sitting in bed since 6 p.m.
You cannot have a dog if you wake up at 6 p.m.
My boyfriend comes in the room and is like, are you depressed? I'm like, I'm actually so happy. I've never been happier. I've just been in the bed watching TikTok all day.
And I'm actually like,
I'm euphoric.
Yeah, euphoric.
I'm
like,
euphoric.
The dopamine is really like,
but everyone, my friends all call me and they're like, Owen, I think you're having a depressive episode. I'm like, if this is a depressive episode,
let me have it every day.
Literally.
I live for
I'm like,
it.
take me off the meds. I'm like, this is amazing.
I feel you.
Free.
I feel you. Like my highs are that type of stuff.
Right?
Like just laying in bed for hours and I don't have to do anything. I don't even have to think. I can be like, again, dissociating, looking at this, like the ceiling.
Same.
And I'm like exploding with dopamine.
Same.
I'm like, this is.
What is on your For You page? Are you on TikTok?
Oh my God, my For You, of course. My For You page is insane. Truly.
What
it's
is it?
The craziest algorithm. I mean, I'm telling you, my boyfriend thinks I'm a fucking lunatic because it goes from like, of course, like 1 bajillion animals, like every animal video you could ever imagine to the weirdest stuff you've ever think of. Like crazy. Like I'm obsessed with people that clean tombstones. And then there's this girl, I swear to God, I follow this account that this girl like cleans everyone's tombstones. I actually think it's very profound and beautiful. She goes
I've actually seen this.
You've seen it, right? And she goes and finds out about that person's story. And I don't know how she finds it, but she like studies their life. And so as she's cleaning the tombstone, she's telling that person's life and their partner and the relationship. And
that's beautiful.
I'm like, this is beautiful. And it just
that.
like hit me, but also like my OCD is like firing from every cylinder because she's cleaning, and there's like those like compression. What are those called?
Of course. But you're
Pressure,
talking about something
pressure
hoses.
washer. Oh,
Wait, those make. I'm not kidding.
Stretching.
I fully just come.
Nothing makes me feel more
I
ecstatic
agree.
than that. Just like watching, like when they clean like the floor.
Oh my God! When they get in between the
Oh my
cracks.
God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! I'm
No,
like
and all the dirt is coming out.
exploding right now.
I
die.
literally, I'm not kidding. Like, if my boyfriend played that on loop, we would have so much sex.
Oh my God, me too. Same.
I
Or like,
love it.
you know, those like Japanese like videos of people walking in and putting their shoes in like cleaning baskets.
Oh
and then they
my
like
God,
wash
yes.
their hands with like some magical goo.
Of course.
And then they like magically put something in a steamer and then they clean like with I'm like, this
course.
is the best thing I've ever seen.
You know, they put their phone in a steamer and then it cleans their phone. I'm obsessed.
This
By the way,
is-
I always think to myself, how are they filming this? They just put
I
their
know.
phone in a cleaner.
How long does this take? Also, they must have 2 phones.
They must have 2 phones, but also, is the phone broken? It's in a steamer.
No, it's not broken. It's just
It's clean.
extremely clean. No, my algorithm
a
is
clean
wild.
freak.
But I'm not though.
I know,
'Cause
I'm
I'm
not
quite
either.
messy.
Are you? Same.
So messy.
But I'm OCD.
Me too.
I like
I'm
everything in my
mentally OCD.
place. I like everything in my place, but ultimately I'm like, if you look around, everything is in its place, but it's messy.
Are you checking if anything's
Yeah,
out
I'm
of
like,
order?
is anything out of order right now?
No,
But you know what I'm saying.
I am an Aquarius.
What does that mean?
Being an Aquarius is like I mean, I only obviously know the positives. I'm sure everyone around me could tell you how bad it is to be an Aquarius. But like Aquariuses are just creative, like really, really live in their own world, and we're up in the air and we're daydreamers.
Love.
But at the same time, we're incredibly, it's organized mess. It's organized chaos. Like I can tell you within the chaos exactly where something is, but it's chaotic. Like I'm like, it's under the 7th layer on the floor, but I know exactly where it is. That's
me, but I'm not a Scorpio.
What are you? You're a Scorpio?
I'm a Scorpio.
Wow. Yeah, but I
that's
think
fully me.
Maybe it's like your
where I'm
rising.
like, it's under the bed. I know it's under the bed,
somewhere
in the box, in the thing, whatever.
Yeah.
But my boyfriend's like, this is disgusting under here. That's me.
My boyfriend is like the opposite. My boyfriend, he's like a clean freak. I've never seen something like that. I actually took one time a photo of our bags. Like when I tell you a clean freak is like truly, I've never.
Like what? Like what?
No. Like he steams every piece of his clothing. Like socks, underwear. I'm like, gee, what's going on here? He's like, I like everything. And then he's like, Mary Kondo, I'll find him. And he's just like sitting on the floor, just like folded. And he has full heart attacks when he sees me because you should see my bag.
Wait, why? What's your bag like?
No. Like you see like this?
Yeah. That's like me.
That's my bag. And then G's bag is like, I've never seen such level of technique of folding. And so I always like to take a photo of his stuff versus mine. And I have like a full folder of it. And it's so funny because he's just like such a Taurus and I'm just such an Aquarius. But it works. It really, really works together.
He's a Taurus?
He's a Taurus.
My ex was a Taurus.
My whole family is a Taurus.
Really?
Everyone in my family is.
I love Tauruses.
A May birthday, yeah.
I've never heard anything bad about Aquariuses. What's your flaw? What's your fatal flaw?
Is that we're sort of here and then we're not here. Like we are so flaky because and it's not we're not trying to be flaky. We're just our brain is all over the place.
Totally.
And I've seen like actively, I mean, this I think is happening to everyone now because of the phone, but I'm like watching actively someone text me and I just can't physically return the text.
Oh, that's
and
me.
I know, and I'm like, I know that I need to return. And then it's like 7 texts later. I'm like, how what's happening? But that's just me in every shape or form. I mean, my publicist is here. She'll be like, once she grabs my attention, she's like,
now I have you.
And I'm like, okay, because I'm just so hard. I'm
to
always
pin
like,
down.
Yeah. And when I'm like focused, especially when I'm working or I'm filming, forget about it.
No, same.
But I'm also a multitasker, so I don't know.
The funny thing about me is I love to make friends. I'm obsessed with it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, come over tonight. And then they're like on the way. And then I'm like, look at my boyfriend. And I'm like,
really? They're coming?
Wait, lock the doors and turn the lights off.
Oh, you're such an LA boy.
I'm like, we can't invite them in now. I'm exhausted. Why are they here?
That's so LA.
And then it's like ding dong. And I'm like,
hello.
And then of course I turn to my boyfriend and I'm like, why are the lights off? Turn on the lights. We have guests. You know what I mean? I'm like, it's a disaster.
I feel like that's LA though. I feel like that's the LA like.
It is.
Oh my God, let's hang out. And you never do. And then you do. I hate that. I don't like that.
It's a horrible quality.
I don't like that.
It's a horrible quality.
Be like, let's hang out, but never happens.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really bad quality.
Yeah.
It's something that I think I saw my parents do, throwing them under the bus. But
Yeah.
I think I saw
You're like,
them
this
do.
is not me, this is you guys.
Yeah, this isn't me. No, I think I definitely do it, but I think I saw them do it to people and I was like, oh, that's normal. But it's really LA.
Yeah, it's very LA.
It's crazy. You don't do that.
Well, now I do because I live here, but it's very LA. Like once you try to do it in a different place, they're like, "Are you okay? What's wrong with you? Like you said we were gonna meet. I'm just following up with you." I'm like, "No, but I didn't really mean it."
Totally.
But that's very
When
LA.
people follow up with me, I'm like, oh my God.
Like you thought I actually meant it.
Right. I'm like, you guys are crazy. You guys are mentally ill.
I don't actually want to hang out with you.
Right. It's like, how dare you?
No,
I also
but
am like offended that they're following up. It's like, it's so normal. So you moved to, let's just go back. You moved to New York at a young age. When?
Yeah. I moved to New York City to study. I must
Acting?
have been, acting. I went to Strasbourg.
Oh my God.
Everything's a big blur. I'm kind of a liar. I keep saying wrong ages, but I think it's just because I just don't remember. It all is like a big blur.
It's a blur.
It's around somewhere 18. I must have been 18.
Do you think you still are using the Strasbourg methods when you act? No. Because you found your own thing.
Yeah. I mean, obviously it influences a lot.
Yeah.
Your what you learn and what you knew.
Totally.
But I just learned so much on set. I don't necessarily have a specific technique. I don't even think about technique anymore. I think it's just a sensation, a feeling of like something that triggers something in you, or emotion, or what inspires you. Like I work out of, not always, because obviously I am at the mercy of a business.
Totally.
That I wish I had the luck to say I can choose my projects, and I really admire people. No, I can't. Of course not. Of course not. I can't.
Do you self-tape still?
Yeah. Of course. Of course. Oh, honey, yeah. No.
Eiza, I'm obsessed.
No, of course.
Can I tell you something? This has completely changed my perspective.
Really? Oh, yeah.
I thought you were off for only getting everything you've ever wanted.
No.
You still have to audition?
Oh, for sure. And you know what? I am having to audition more than ever, actually. Like, and not necessarily like audition per se, but I really have to. This industry is very interesting because at the beginning, obviously, you have the stage of having to self-tape and make a name for yourself. Like find that certain casting directors are familiar with you, or like introduce them to your whatever. And then you get to this stage where you kind of hit a good stride and people are hot on you. That happens in Hollywood. Everyone's like, she's the it girl, or for a bleep of a minute, it happens. And then you get a ton of offers. And at that point, you're at the mercy of the quality of projects that are happening at the time. You can either hit a really good stride or a really bad. I think that a lot of people don't talk about that, but that makes a ginormous difference. If like that period of the moment that you broke into the industry was making really good quality stuff or not. And then you either get into a good wave or you don't. And then there's now they've put you in this box. So now you have to audition to kind of change the mentality of like whatever you were introduced.
Yep, totally.
As. So the first thing that they got to know you for. And then there's this like, now they all think they know exactly who you are after 5, 6, 7 projects. And they've made up their mind of, oh, this is who she is. And now
she's an action star.
Or whatever. And then you have to go into no, I can do other stuff. So now you have to audition more. So it just like, it never ends, basically.
Jesus
It just
Christ.
never ends. But you have to love it. I think that now, at one point, I felt like I didn't belong. Well, I always feel like I don't belong. And so I felt like I had to take any offers that came my way because I felt like I'd be ungrateful if I didn't. Or I was very lucky that anyone would think of me, and I didn't have a good judgment of maybe the level of certain projects that I should be taking at the time. So I think that was my mistake at the beginning of my career. I wish I would have known better. And it's not that I have a regret, but I think about it often. I'm like, oh, fuck. I wish that like maybe my own insecurity or my doubts of myself didn't make me think I maybe deserve something better than this. And so I made, poor decisions in that moment.
I can relate to that, yeah.
Yeah, and I think that now I'm in this place where I've devoided of all those things, and now I'm like, what really makes me tick? Like and that comes with age too. Like I'm a woman now in a way, and I'm like, what inspires me? Like yesterday I read a script that like floored me, and I was sobbing, and it moved me so deeply, and I was like,
you're like,
I want to tell the story. This is like, holy fuck, this is meaningful. This makes a difference. These stories need to be heard. Or, oh my God, this other project I'm doing later this year is like a ginormous challenge for me physically, both physically and mentally. And I really have to push myself. So now I'm fundamentally working from that space. I'm not caught up in the Hollywood game of like, what's cool, who's cool, what's right, what's wrong, because it can
who's
be
producing it, what is it? Yeah. Totally. It's just like, do I like the work?
Yes. Or do I think I can access something new within myself if I try this?
I love that.
Yeah, it took me very long, and I wish it would have taken me less time, but at the same time,
makes sense.
You have to be compassionate with yourself.
Totally. Okay, so when is In the Gray out?
So In the Gray is May 15th, only in theaters. Please go watch it.
Oh my God, we have to go to the theaters.
Go to the theaters. And it's also an original story. We need more original stories. Everyone's doing IPs, and and you all are going just to watch IPs, and you're making us not do more original movies. Please go watch original movies.
We have to go
Watch original movies.
We have to watch original movies, but
so
also
we can
have
create them as IPs for the future. We're running out of
things here,
Jurassic
babe.
Park 145.
Totally.
Please. So anyway,
If it was That's So Raven, I'll do it. If it's That's So Raven,
That's So Raven, I would watch.
That's IP. That's IP that I would watch.
I would fully watch it. But no, so it's May 15th.
Okay.
And then
you also have Mike and Nick and Alice.
That already came out.
When did that come out?
A few weeks ago on Hulu, and it's so good. Go watch it. It's really fun.
I need to get into it.
You'll have a good time.
You have 3 projects coming out?
And then Boosters, which is really fun. I love Boosters. Also an original story by Boots Riley.
Of course. And
amazing cast.
It looks unbelievable.
Palmer, Naomi. It's just amazing.
Did you have so much fun?
The best time. And that's May 22nd. Right? Yes, 22nd.
Oh my God, this is crazy. Okay, Boosters is that's the cast of my dreams.
It's incredible.
Keke Palmer,
Demi Moore.
This is what I want. I'm
what do you
manifesting
want?
This, okay?
Okay.
Well, actually, I have to ask you this question, and then it'll actually feed into this next question I'm asking. So I ask everyone this on my podcast: what is your big dream?
Of a job or my life?
Life. It can be for society. It could be whatever. I'll tell you my.
Yeah,
big dream.
tell me your big dream.
My big dream that I just thought of is to be in something with Keke Palmer.
Oh, so Boosters.
I want to be in Boosters.
Keke Palmer is the dopest.
I mean, she's the best in the world. She's so cool and she's so talented.
Coolest.
But I think what's so special about her and someone like you is you guys are real people.
Yeah. She translates to a real world.
Yeah.
She's a real
But so are you. You
contemporary.
have that.
Yeah, but I see what you mean. She's like a contemporary woman in the sense of she's not portraying herself to be this mega star, even though she is a mega star and she naturally has that aura to herself. But there's something really real about Keeks.
Totally.
And I also think the way that she
Mags and Keeks. I feel sick. I literally feel sick.
I can't stand you, Eiza.
It's amazing.
No, but I love her. I agree with you. And she's such she's fresh air. She's just a real honest artist and loves the craft. And she's always sort of asking the right questions. So I agree. I think for me is, man, that's such a big question.
I know.
What's my biggest dream?
It probably changes every day.
Yeah, it really does. This might sound really stupid. It's changed. I'm a very career-driven person. I always been. I think it's because I've not known anything else my entire life. I've been, joking about it, but I've been working since I was really young and maybe not in the best way possible sometimes. But lately, it's kind of dark. It's kind of dark, but it's just about my health. I just dream of being healthy. I dream of a healthy life in that I get the chance to live till very old in a not so painful way. I think that's something that I've come across, especially with social media and my life in general is suffering. And when you see people suffering, there's nothing worse than that. And so I really suffer for other people. I don't know if it happens to you, but I feel it really deeply. It really rocks me.
Yeah.
And seeing people suffer pains me to the core. And thinking of living a life of suffering or a really bad illness or having to go through something like that makes me defeated and makes me really value life. So my biggest dream is to keep my health for eternity and as much as possible. And everything else will follow. Everything else is a plus.
Well, if you're healthy, then your life around you will be healthy. Then people around, you know what I mean? Then you invite healthiness in relationships and this and that. I completely get it. I completely agree.
Yeah.
Also, you were on the go.
Yeah.
Career-wise.
Yeah.
You were constantly on the go, and I feel like that doesn't invite healthiness.
It reminds you that if you don't have it, you are at a loss.
Totally.
And yeah, it's life is so great. In the simplest ways. It's amazing that we get to achieve great things. I think we all want to agree. We all want to achieve amazing success. And I think that we're dreamers. We're designed to be dreamers. A human is designed to be a dreamer. But I think ultimately at the core is we have to remind the simplicity of life. Yeah. And we have to remind ourselves.
We need to slow down and get healthy.
We need to slow down.
Totally.
We need to slow the fuck down and not take for granted our health, not after I advise people to drink, but don't destroy your body.
Yeah.
Just, like, chill out on the vaping. Like, it really worries
The
me.
vaping, we
I'm like
gotta
a
stop.
mom, but I'm like, I'm worried. Like,
I get it.
It worries me. You guys, you're hurting yourself.
No, I get it. I smoked 3 puffs of my friend's vape at Coachella, by the way, with the dust in the vape, and I'm still coughing. I'm like, I have a smoker's
I'm like
cough.
an old lady. I'm like, I'm worried about you.
Totally.
I want you to take care of your lungs. Like, I'm that kind of person.
Yes.
And I'm not like, so anyway, I'm like, life is amazing. We have to be really healthy right now.
I love that dream. And I take my dream back and make it that dream.
No, okay.
I want that dream.
It can be a collective
It's a
dream.
collective dream.
Yeah.
Okay, put this on. I just need to say, you are such a light.
Oh, thank you.
You are so talented. And it's
too.
so nice to meet someone who is that talented, working that hard, and actually still grounded.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
And also, you're fucking stunning. It's
So are
really
you.
no. It's hard to look at you guys. It's hard. It's hard to sit with you. It's like
You're sweet.
It's staggering. It's
You're
shocking.
silly.
It's a little like I'm like falling off the bed.
Thank you. I'm
Okay,
going to come more often.
Please come. Okay, we look in this camera.
Okay.
And we just say good night, I love you to all the people listening.
Oh, with like a sexy voice like that?
Well, you can do that. But no, I just
night.
usually say good night, I love you.
Okay, good
But you
night.
can also be sexy, whatever you want.
Yeah, good night.
That's cute. Literally to the babies listening.
Good night.
You guys go to bed.
Yeah, no.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1.
Good night. I love you.
Woo!
Gonna figure it out in your dreams.
Good night, Owen Theo.